It's knocked down. Hannigan looked to play the puck there, was unable to get it. And this will come back down to the TCNJ end. Striker the shot, sticked away by Lajewski. Hannigan sent out. They'll allow TCNJ to change, but Rutgers will have an offensive zone faceoff. Again, apologize if the stream keeps cutting in and out. Trying our best here in Grundy Arena. The walls here are made of concrete, so you know how well that works with wireless internet or cell service. So we appreciate you cooperating with us as we try to go along as best we can. Smith with a shot off the turnover, but he went with it high. Smith now back on it. Hits to the boards, collides with his own player. And now Teachin looking to break out. Lions could have a 3-on-2 here. Shot by Leonard deflected and out of play. 47.4 seconds to go here in the first period. Chris Hastings had the other goal Friday night. He's on the ice now with D'Alto and Martin. Comes back out to the point. Slap shot. Dugan traffic in front. The rebound. Cleaned up by Hilly. That's one thing TCNJ's just got to be aware of a little bit more. They got to hop on the rebound chances. This is going to be a foot race, but Lagudis has great speed. Gets past Dugan to the puck first. Final 20 seconds. D'Alto kicking it along. And maybe one last chance for a rush. Trying to find Martin, picked off by Lagudis, floated back in. And that's going to do it. 3 seconds to go for the first period. Almost a chance there for Rutgers, but they ran out of time. 2-1 the score in favor of Rutgers. Goal scorers in the period. It all started with Brandon Kushner, assisted by Anthony Margiotta. The Lions responded with a goal from Ryan Anderson, assisted by Lem and Hastings. And then Rutgers, 8:42 into the period, able to get their lead back with a goal from Josh Lagudis. Pretty solid first period all around. Nothing out of the ordinary. It wasn't a period that TCNJ necessarily was facing so much pressure toward the end. They seemed to play a more complete period there. Yeah, the passing could be tuned up just a little bit, but all in all, they did not allow Rutgers to really sustain a ton of pressure in a shift with a lot of time. So that's a positive. However, now that you're down a goal, you really need to find a way to move the puck around better and cleaner and try and establish some positioning. You see them trying to get behind the net and establish that presence in deep. But right now, Rutgers is really calculating that well defensively, and I don't know if that strategy is going to last very long if TCNJ looks to tie this game back up or wants to tie this game back up. Of course they do, but we'll have to see if they change up the offensive strategy in the locker room. So 2-1 the score in favor of Rutgers as we head to the locker room for the first intermission. We'll be back with the second period in about 15 minutes or so. You're watching the College of New Jersey Ice Hockey right here on Lions Hockey Live. to the TCNJ, but they are down a goal at sides by Bruckman, blocked in front by D'Alto. Up ice here for Lem. Good to see he's all right after the hit he took by the bench. Shot here by Hastings on the turnaround. Rebound try goes across the blue paint. Another shot blocked in front, and this tapped into the neutral zone. Margiotta. Tell you what, some of the speed from some of these Rutgers skaters, it's impressive. That's something the Lions defense has to dial in. Slap shot there by Smith, but it goes high at the crossbar. Lem looking. He could get it up to the D'Alto, but not enough on the pass. Into the corner. Played across again here for Teachin. Teachin at a fire pass across. Able to hit Hastings. Hastings lowers the shoulder. Tried to get a step on the defense, but couldn't. That's Nitty there facing Hastings in the circle. Nitty across for Hilly. Hilly keeps possession in deep, trying to send it towards the net. It comes to Martin, and it'll be played up the near side here for Anderson. Played up. No icing here. Beat out here by Martin. Martin centers. Anderson, the shot save. Gabilisco. Lagudis. Slapped that by Anderson. Kept in the zone by Martin. Escaped out to center. And Dugan is on the puck here. Dugan up. Nitty tries to play it out. And this taken away here by Martin. Could be a 2-on-1. Martin with the shot. And he goes wide of the near post. Williver for Martin. Martin in deep. Gets it over to Hastings. Anderson, rather. My apologies. Anderson through the circle. The shot traffic. Blocked in front by Martin. And they did not take that well. Lagudis up the near side. Pinned up by Dugan. And a good box out there by Dugan on the play. Sent down. Arm up. Icing called here against the Lions. 17:20 to go in the second period. Still a 2-1 lead for Rutgers. Face-off win for the Lions. Dugan with the puck in deep in his own zone. Gets it to Anderson near side. Anderson unable to clear the puck. Good check ahead there by McCoy. McCoy giving chase here with Dugan, and McCoy's able to come out with it. This comes off the side of the net. Still loose by the near post. And Williver looking to clear it out. Good pass across. And now Anderson with it. Drop back. Dugan. Trying to make something happen here, but really good positioning here by Rutgers on the forecheck. This sent in deep. Dugan facing a back check from Manzano. Stick came up high there. Shot by Bruckman goes wide. Played back into the corner. Williver now with it. Played up in deep. And now Dugan on the puck here for the Lions, looking to start the rush. Up the far side. Coyle dumps in. Margiotta spinning around, getting it over to the far corner. Turnover here, sent towards net, sticked away by Gabilisco. And now Mazer looking to get the puck out. Nice knockdown here by Coyle. Poke check, comes out to Broski. Broski to the point. And he circles around. Looking to center here, nobody home. And taken away here by Kushner. Kushner shovels the puck out. He's back on the puck. And now, chance for Rutgers. Kushner, nice move. The shot, and it goes wide. Tried to push it there into the bottom left of the net. Benny. Good tape-to-tape pass here for Suma. Suma gets hit by Bruckman. Now Murphy faces some pressure, trying to get it across potentially, and he's able to just push it up the far wing. Knocked down here by Smith. Benny on it here in his own zone. Benny for Leonard. Puzo comes on. Shot by Leonard, and it goes wide. Puzo in deep for Leonard. Leonard gets hit to the boards. Puzo. Poke check back, and a big hit laid there by Bruckman on Puzo. I don't know why that's not a call, and he's tugged down. Also not a call. We play on here as Ryan Hilly plays it past his legs. Fiducic able to take the puck away and play it across here for Benny. Benny trying to return it to Fiducic. Lions now with 20 shots on net. 18 of them came in the first period, and this will be chipped out of play. 14-16 left in our second 20 minutes of play. Now D'Alto coming out with Lemon Hastings. Looks to me like Coach Duco's trying to put his fastest guys out there to try and counteract the forwards on the other side for Rutgers. Shot goes wide there. Played up here for Hastings. Chipped ahead, past the stick of McCoy, and now here comes Lem. Lem's all alone. It's hit to the end board, comes loose to Hastings, the shot, still loose, and comes back out to the blue line. Wide open net on a chance there for the Lions. Looks like that was Hastings in front, he just lost his footing. Sent out the near side, D'Alto handles the spinning puck. Has some reinforcements coming, but he's got to go in deep with it. Lagudis played back, turns over to Teach, and the shot deflection, still loose in front of the blue paint, and the net comes off of the mooring. 3:27 to go in the period, 13:27 rather. They're going to allow both teams to change. Wilver comes on with Dugan as the only change here for the Lions. Hastings trying to chip ahead off the face-off win. D'Alto stays with it. Trickling puck comes to the circle. Hastings unable to get the stick lift. And now D'Alto with a shove. Wilver trying to send up, and a good takeaway here from Lem. Lem dropping it back. Hastings falling, trying to send towards net, comes loose to the slot. Meanwhile, Monticchio sent towards net, gloved up. Our play so far. A little clean. Haven't had much time. Boy, effort there. Arm up, and icing called here against Rutgers. 12:14 to go here in period number 2. Zoom on now with Hastings and Coyle. Rebound and a score! Worked, and Andrews. That was definitely a nice move by Suma. Trying to send back in. Broski with a swing and a miss on the puck there. Smith off the far boards, and good knockdown there by Benny. This will trickle towards net. It's handled by Gabilisco, and he will cover up. 11th, nowhere near the rebound, sliding, and back in the far side. Now Puzo looking to go with the puck in the circle. Good move by shot, save Lejuski. Face-off win here for Rutgers. Off the face-off shot, save Lejuski. Rebound, trying to jam it in. Backhander on Friday night. Face-off win for the Lions. They could use an early clear here. This sent out. Hastings trying to chip it past Lagudis. And a little bit of a tie up there by the Rutgers bench, and the Lions have cleared it out. The captain, Anthony Margiotta, quarterbacking the rush here. Lagudis back for Margiotta. Rutgers rotates. Shot by Margiotta, blocked in front. Another chance for Stryker was deflected wide. Dugan with the box out, but the puck comes loose to the circle. Shot, save Lajewski. Puck comes out to Hastings, but his pass nowhere at the speed where it had to be. Backhand try. Oh, what a goal. Took it like a shovel and lifted it over Lajewski. That's Anthony Margiotta. It's a short power play goal, rather, for Rutgers. 3-2 to score. So there's a costly penalty there for the Lions. And at that point, I know there's not enough time between shifts to go over it, but if you're the Lions at this point, you have to lock down Margiotta. You have to lock down Lagudis to the best of your ability. I realize you're down a man, and that's hard to do, but you can't leave them hanging. As Benny loses possession up the far side. Nitty gets hit to the boards by Anderson, but he's able to keep possession. Sent up the slot off the skate here of Vidusik. And now Rutgers seems to have a bit more pep in their step. Nitty played up. Shot goes wide for Anzano. And now the Lions here on the takeaway. They have numbers if they want it. Martin through the circle. Shot blocked. And this will come down the corner. Lajewski in deep for Martin. Up the near side. Monticchio over at the far corner. Kept in here by the Lions. Played up, deflection. Pad save for Gabilisco. He'll reach out and cover the puck. I don't think Lajewski expected that puck to come in at that moment in time. Face-off win for Rutgers. They could look to get the puck out here. Here's Margiotta going up for Smith. Smith a little tangled up there. So we played up ice into the Rutgers zone, but Murphy's right there. Murphy throwing across for Kushner. Margiotta gets past the defense, deking the shot. Save Lajewski. That comes off the mooring, 7:20. Left to go in the period. Just saw on my phone, 17-0 lead right now for the 49ers in the NFC Championship game. And the Packers struggling, so I hear. If anybody's watching the football game and wants to talk about it, we can kind of do that on the side if you'd like. As Suma tries to come away with the puck here. Meanwhile, his counterpart, 21, Brockman. This will be sent down. And Cantelmo will pick it up at his own end. Few changes both ways. Unable to get the puck up. Suma playing up the far side. And now Lem just going to slide it into the Rutgers zone. Hastings giving chase. Teachin trying to play up for Dialto. And bit of tussling going on here on the near side on the Rutgers end. This is going to be floated and out of play. Bruce jumped, but a little too late. A little too late. That puck was down and he jumped after the fact. 6:22 to go in the second. Lem with a shot, and it's blocked. Comes to the corner. Hastings And now Lem back for Dugan. He's going to chip it right back. Glove down by Lem. And now Hastings with it in deep. Boxing out Bruckman really well there. Hastings, nice move by the far post. Now comes to the near side. Backhand try, but Lagutis is right in front of him. Pucks exits out to the neutral zone. Benny on the retrieval, trying to find Lem. Pass a little too far. And a good poke ahead here by Hastings. Hastings sending across. Not a lot on that pass, though. He was forced to go to his backhand. And now a turnover. Rutgers, far side. Sending towards net, sticked away by Lajewski. Nice knockdown, and he'll cover up. And now a little shoving after the play. And the 11s have the same number, can't exchange those, but they exchanged some words there. 5:34 to go in the second. 3-2 Rutgers lead. Face-off win for Rutgers. One back to the point. McCoy on the receipt of a pass. This will be sent down. Rutgers has to tag up. And now Vidusik on the puck here in deep. Puzo just tapping it ahead. Anzano back in deep for McCoy. Off the far glass. Weird fixture there. It opens up an opportunity for the Lions. Trickles at the point. Puzo able to keep in. So he lifted out to center. And Teachin coming back to get it. Off a helmet. And now it comes over to Hannigan. Hannigan's shot from center is handled by Gabilisco. .449 remaining here in the second period. .24-16 the shots in favor of the Lions. This turned around, shot through the slot, gloved up, and now up ice here for Margiotta. Has it past Dugan, shot, and a cover up there by Lajewski. More of a push than a shot there, but nonetheless, put on net there by Margiotta. .40 shots between the teams to this point. 24 by the Lions, and Rutgers coach is looking for an explanation on something. Maybe a penalty possibly there they tried to assess. Meanwhile, Dugan, his pass tapped up, and Rutgers quickly on a push-up ice here. Here's Smith. Smith circles, drops it back, shot. Deflection goes wide. As Martin plays across, finds Smith though, and a turnover, shot deflection, glove save Lajewski. Play it here up the near side. Here's Anderson. Drops it back, Martin. Across the shot. Rebound, scored! That is winning a puck battle. Dan Martin sent it. And looks like Ryan Anderson got the tap in. We're tied at 3. Now see, it's funny because in the second period last game, it happened and TCNJ didn't crash the net. Right there, with the puck just stuck there for the taking, TCNJ takes advantage. That's a very good transition from the power play that Rutgers had before in the last couple minutes. So we'll see if the Lions can keep a lead, or not allow a lead for Rutgers, I should say. They haven't had a lead yet this game. We'll see if they can change fortunes here as Hastings tries to get the puck up, blocked by Lagutis, teaching there on the help. And a nice move here by Hastings. Could be a 3-on-2. Hastings entering in, backhander lifted high of the crossbar. This will be sent down. Teachin stops it. They'll turn around, throw the puck up ice, off the stick of Murphy far side. Played across, and an icing call here against Rutgers. Hilly not happy to come back onto the ice there. 3:08 to go in the second. We're tied at 3. Anderson's goal, his second of the night, assisted by Martin. I believe Suma. Puck sprawled out here. Gabilisco goes a far way out to cover that up. Referee blowing the whistle here. He wants to keep this game moving. 3:02 left in the period. Just off the glass. Teachin tried to glove it up, trying to do his best Odell Beckham Jr. impression. And that is chipped out behind the Rutgers bench. 2:55 remaining in the period. Glad you can join us for some Sunday night hockey. Second game of the weekend for the Lions. Again, was supposed to be 3, but the impending forecast was enough to have to postpone the game at Seton Hall. And we're still trying to figure out the dates as far as when that game can be played. Once we have that information to you, it'll come out on the social channels. Benny off the near boards. Lajewski's going to dump it in. I'm guessing Lajewski was probably in on the assist instead of Suma. Meanwhile, from the circle, shot Benny, trickling shot. Anderson tried to turn it around, but he couldn't get the clean shot off. Puck trickles here to center. Smolsky hit it across by Benny. Dugan, rather. Benny's back here in his own zone. Up the near side. Left there. And sent back into the TCNJ zone. I'm going to give that assist back to Lajewski instead of Suma, since the line was still out there. Puck sent down, icing called here against the Lions. Minute 50 left here in period number 2. So as you saw in the standings during the break, Rutgers 3 points behind TCNJ in the standings after picking up the 2 points on Friday night. If Rutgers is able to get a point in today's game, they will clinch their spot into the Colonial tournament. Meanwhile, the best TCNJ can do is go into second place. Shot there, deflected, but saved by Lajewski. Lions win the game tonight. They go into a tie with Scranton. And that's pretty important since the Lions and Scranton will meet next Sunday from Revolution Ice Gardens. Still something to be decided here, though. But a lot to look into, and a possible 2-on-1 here for Rutgers. Played across ice. Kushner the shot. And collides with Lajewski going in, and that's not going well with the Lions players. So a 2-on-1 gets nullified after the collision with Lajewski, and he's being checked out by the medical staff right now. Minute 12 to go in the second period, tied at 3. And now, also important in regards to the Colonial standings, now that the game was not played last night, TCNJ will still have a game in hand to Scranton and the University of Pennsylvania. So that's also an important factor in this. Lajewski's going to shake it off. He's okay. Faceoff's going to stay inside to the left of Lajewski. Coach Duco's looking for an explanation here as to why the faceoff stays inside. Coach Glenn Duty listening in as well. Good time to let you know that next week, another Friday and Sunday schedule. Hopefully we'll be back at home against Maryland on Friday for an 8:30 puck drop. And then Sunday we travel to Scranton. It's a Sunday matinee contest against the Royals from Revolution Ice Gardens. That puck drop is scheduled for 2:15 p.m. And you can catch all the action right here on Lions Hockey Live. And they're going to roll the puck and the face-off to come inside. Face-off won here by the Lions. D'Alto will dump it in. This comes to Gabilisco, and he will cover it up. Really good game tonight so far. And it's unfortunate that that injury along with, well, not an injury, obviously Lajewski's okay, but that collision along with the explanation taking so long stopped the pace of the game. But nonetheless, a shot here, deflection, and a save for Gabilisco. Shot came from Teachin from the point, and D'Alto was there in front. Smith, swing and a miss on that pass. Hastings going to send it towards net. And Gabilisco will cover it up, and that, oh, there we go. That wasn't smart. D'Alto came in and iced the goaltender. D'Alto's going to get 2 for unsportsmanlike, and .4 seconds to go. Rutgers so far on the power play, 1 for 1. .40 seconds left in the period, and a clear out by the Lions. .30 seconds to go in the period. Barring a goal, time will carry over into the third. Final 14 seconds. Margiotta off the mark. Final seconds to play. It's swept out into the corner. Will do it. 3. Tell you what, D'Alto's hot. Very hot. And he was the same way on Friday night, too. His penalty for unsportsmanlike comes with 47 seconds left in the period. Really solid period, obviously. The Lions ending up winning that period 2-1 and able to get this thing all square. And really, tonight just seems like they've been fighting harder for it than they did on Friday night. And I hate to, bounce back to Friday because obviously we're already 2 periods into this one, but the Lions looked very flat. And tonight, maybe the snow day was a good thing. I initially came into this game thinking, well, maybe if they can go get a pretty good win against Seton Hall, maybe that'll be the momentum they need. But nonetheless, a good solid period. It was 14-10 in shots in favor of TCNJ. Goals coming from Andrew Suma, assisted by Coyle and Broski, and Ryan Anderson, with his second goal on the night, is assisted by Martin and Lejewski. So, really a solid performance in that second period. And right now, I think the difference is the Lions defensively are playing much stronger. I think it seems to me like Teachin, Dugan, Benny, Cantelmo are getting most of the ice time, and they're going through the 4 of them. And I'm not saying go down to 4 defensemen at all, and that's nothing against Williver and Vidusik, but right now those are the 4 that are really holding the fort down. And even Williver, on a few shifts tonight, has been on the puck, has been able to dump it in. He's been doing his job. Vidusik, we haven't seen much of him out there. But nonetheless, the top 2 lines performing very, very well. I'm starting to like the way some of these lines look, and I'm telling you what, I got a game sheet before the game. The lines are usually never the same in an in-game situation. They always get flipped around depending on what the coaches want to see. But, again, Ryan Anderson, a 2-goal night. He's playing fantastic. He's really establishing himself with some good positioning in that slot area. A lot of the centers are currently doing that. Andrew Suma's goal, just to see the 4th line, even though it was Suma in there instead of Puzo, just to see Coyle and Broski with good positioning. That's the benefit of having a smaller forward on a bigger defenseman. They're able to kind of lower their shoulder, they gain good positioning, and they can handle the puck usually a little better when they're, closer to the ice. But really good positioning on that goal in particular. And, Martin Lejewski and Anderson on that 3rd goal, just being able to crash the net. That's exactly what you have to do. At least if you throw a shot on net and you're coming forward and knowing that you're trying to maybe show the goaltender, hey, we're coming for you, we're coming for that puck, that can kind of scare them a little bit. And I think right there, Gabilisco just kind of seemed to have lost the handle. Maybe them crashing the net was something that kind of caused him to kind of lose concentration in that exact moment. And then the puck is just there for the taking. You have to bury that goal, and that's exactly what the Lions did. Again, I'm impressed by this Rutgers team too, don't get me wrong, but the fact that TCNJ won that period, and there's been so much we've been kind of nitpicking, to see an improvement in their game in that period in particular, I think it propels them for the 3rd. Only problem, again, is that they're going to be on the penalty kill 1:13 after the D'Alto unsportsmanlike penalty. So that's where we stand. We are at 3-3. Heading to the 3rd after this second intermission. We'll be back with that 3rd period in just a little bit. You're watching the College of New Jersey Ice Hockey right here on Lions Hockey Live. Stay tuned. And we're back here live, third period. About to start here. Lions on the penalty kill. And it's a face-off win for Rutgers to start off the final period of regulation. We are tied at 3 here in the third. And a minute left on this power play for Rutgers. Kushner with a big hit laid on him by Dugan and a clear out to center. Nitty nearly turned the puck over to Martin. He couldn't have his footing there. And now Smith looking to go through the slot. Smith, far circle, drops it back. Kushner, Deeks sends it back to Smith, centering there off the skate of Lagudis, and that will go into the TCNJ bench. Maybe that's the jolt TCNJ needs to try and get the lead. 31 seconds left on the penalty to D'Alto. Face-off win for the Lions. Teaching gonna slam it down. And the Lions will change to their second PK unit. Margiotta looking to start the rush. Probably the last chance for Rutgers on the power play. Kushner offside there. .18:57 left in the third. 10 seconds left on the power play. Murphy sending down and trying to get it to the slot. This will be sent down by Benny. Nice penalty kill by the Lions. It's obviously split in two due to the end of the second period. Big collision there near side, but Rutgers looking to break out. Here's Hilly. Tugged down. Benny loses his stick. Hilly back on the puck here, far side. Comes back to the point. Shot deflection. Trickling puck goes wide. Papalardo. In deep. Hit laid there by Anderson. Sliding attempt to send that puck towards the blue line by Benny. Shot from the point. Blocked in the circle. Lifted ahead. Knocked down. Trying to send it towards net. And Benny able to sweep it away. Looks like high stick is the call. It wasn't on the TCNJ high stick because that would stay in the zone, so it's going to come out to the neutral zone. 18:04 to go in the third. Penalty killed off. And a face-off win here for the Lions. Brodsky trying to find Coyle. Arm up and icing called here against TCNJ. That pass has got to be cleaner if you are Kevin Brodsky. 17:57 to go in the third. Shots are 32-19 in favor of the Lions. Face-off win. Slap shot. Glove save. Lajewski. Flashing the leather right there off the shot from Stryker. Face-off win again. Shot blocked in front by Teachin. Suma trying to play it off the far boards. Puck comes loose. And over now for Teachin. Teachin just going to dump in. Monticchio coming back to play the puck here for the Ice Knights. This sent down. No icing here. Cantelmo wipes out in the corner. Trying to stay with the play here. To the point, and intercepted here by Teachin. Teachin for Suma, got stuck in the skate. And now Nitty will throw it down. Lajewski going to rattle it all the way around. Puck's going to come out to the neutral zone. Kushner able to push it ahead, and Brodsky turns the puck over. Good poke check here by Cantelmo. But Margiotta and Kushner back on this. This is Kushner from the circle. Shot deflected and out of play. 16:51 left here in the third period, still tied at 3. Puzo off the face-off win across for Leonard. Wound around here for Hannigan. Hannigan able to get it in deep. Nice job by Leonard to get to the puck very quickly. Play towards the blue line. Dugan keeps in at first. This will be gloved down by Dugan. Tries to get through 2 defenders. Margiotta comes on the loose puck. Nice move by Margiotta. Has Smith and Kushner with him. Margiotta's shot blocked in front by Benny. Comes loose to the slot. Kushner's shot goes wide. Penalty coming here against the Lions. Jamison Dugan going to the box. 2 minutes for high sticking. And Rutgers will go back to the power play, currently 1 for 2. .1606 remaining in the period. Rutgers in deep here. There's Anzano. Playing pass for Murphy. Murphy gets it over to the corner. Kushner in deep, plays it back. Murphy to the point. Monticchio, the shot. Save Wojcicki, rebound, still loose in the slot. Trying to turn it around, but it goes wide, was Kushner. Hilly working with Anzano. Anzano back for Kushner. TCNJ unable to clear. Shot from the circle. Save Wojcicki. Rebound. Comes back out to the near circle. Trying for the sliding clear, but still going here. Kushner sent towards net. Save Wojcicki. D'Alto towards the blue line, but not out. Nice move by Monticchio. Corner sent towards net. Deflected wide. Teachin off the far glass and a clear for the Lions. Good, steady minute of pressure by Rutgers, and a very nice job by D'Alto to come right down the ice, and is going to force Gabilisco to freeze the puck. Short-handed offensive zone face-off coming for the Lions. 54 seconds remaining here in the third period. On that power play, rather. 14:59 left here in the third period. Anderson rattles it across. Margiotta going to retrieve it and set up his line here. Lagutis and Margiotta. See, it's very interesting. They start back and then they rotate going forward. Margiotta gets laid there by Suma. Now a takeaway here for the Lions. 1-on-1 with the goaltender. This is Anderson with the shot. And a save for Gabilisco. Anderson very slow to get up. Now we have a broken stick in 2 pieces, one on one side and one on the other. That's Margiotta's stick. This poked ahead for Martin. And the penalty expires. We're back to 5-on-5. Good second half of the kill there by the Lions. Kushner fighting through, drops it back. Bruckman. Return pass for Kushner in the corner. Tap back, Bruckman. Dumps it in. Trying to find Stryker. And a good takeaway here by Lem. Able to get it up to Hastings. Hastings looking. Cross-ice pass for Wojcicki. Penalty coming here against Rutgers. Wojcicki in deep. Lem trying to get it to Hastings. Extra attacker is on. And a tug down there on Hastings. Still playing on here. And finally touched up. Interference is the call, and the Lions will hop to the power play. Smolsky is the guilty party. .15 left here in the third period. Lions so far 0 for 2 on the power play. Margiotta shorthanded, backhand try, save Lajewski with the glove. That's why that opening faceoff is so important. 13:06 remaining here in the third period. Face-off win for the Lions. Hastings tapping it up, but sent right back down by Mazer. Lajewski leaves this for Benny. Benny for Martin. Martin feeds it across. Bounced off the boards. Going to go with it is Teachin. Sent back to Hastings. Hastings across for Benny. Benny shot blocked in front by the stick of Margiotta. No look pass to the point. Teachin. Slap shot blocked. And Smith able to float this down ice. Benny. Cross for Teachin. Off the skate of Martin. It's going to be kicked to Gabilisco, and he will freeze the puck. An even minute to go here on the power play. 12:14 left in the third period. Again, a crucial 2 points at stake here. Rutgers has 3 points separating them from the Lions, third and fourth place respectively. Looking to clear this out. And a good swipe there by Rutgers in order to get the puck out. Lajewski leads it for Dugan. It's going to be tapped back to Suma. Suma looking to go with speed here. Keeps handle. Enters the slot, the shot, and he lifted it high. Lajewski on the puck in deep here. Sends it back to Lem. Surveying here. Lajewski trying to send towards net. Blocked in front. Back to the point. Suma shot. Still loose in the slot. Trying to send it across. Tapped back to the circle and taken away. Short-handed chance. From the circle, the shot scored. Nick Monticchio with 8 seconds left on the power play gives Rutgers the lead back. Short-handed. Good block, good takeaway. And Monticchio's speed able to take him to his advantage there. Sent the top shelf past Lajewski. Penalty expires. Back to 5-on-5. Sending up ice. Deflected. Comes wide here. Martin tries to get to the puck. Gets pinned to the boards. Dialto in there. Able to send it across for Hastings. Hastings gets his stick lifted. Taken away. Here's Hilly. Hilly in deep. Hastings on the takeaway. Over to Benny. Dialto tries to get to the puck. He's sealed off by Lagudis. Hastings trying on the takeaway there. This played to center. Teachin just punches it back up towards the blue line. Now Martin played towards net. Benny able to feed it across. Here's Anderson. Check that. Hastings trying to send towards net for Dialto. Dialto on the puck here in the corner. Trying to get through the slot. Drops it back. And that puck going to be sent out by Papalardo. Halfway through the third, 4-3 the score in favor of Rutgers. Benny to the corner. And a bit of a tangle up here near side. Rutgers on the takeaway. They could have a 3-on-1. Far side. Anzano. Now Stryker in deep. Dugan able to get the puck out. And it's now at center. Mazer will throw it in deep. This comes through the slot. Up for Borowski. Good tape pass for Coyle, but he couldn't get the handle. Coyle able to take away. He keeps and tries to dump in. Coyle got nailed. And the ref and the TCNJ fans and the players and coaches want a penalty there. I see their point. Coming to center here, Margiotta. Good move by him. Gets through the slot, and this will be sent out of play. .8:41 to go in the third period. The shots are 34-25 in favor of the Lions. Shots are 6-2 here in this third period in favor of Rutgers. Lagutis to the corner. Anderson on the takeaway, able to get it up to Martin, but it's off the end of his stick. Monticchio takes control here in his own zone. Played back, Vidusik on it. Gets it across to Dugan. Dugan up for Anderson. He will dump in. Hilly taps it back, trying to get Monticchio to come to it. And this played up the near side. Some speed here for Rutgers. Here's Hilly. Hilly over for Papalardo. Trying to center it. Anderson gets the puck, and he takes it out of play. There'll be an offensive zone face-off coming for the Ice Knights. 7:55 to go in the third. 4-3 the score in favor of Rutgers. Face-off win for the Lions. Dugan gets sealed off there by Stryker, trying to send towards the slot. Lajewski sends it back towards the blue line. Shot deflection goes wide. Anzano in deep for Stryker. Stryker sealed off. Played back to Murphy. The shot deflected through the slot. And this will be now played up for Lajewski. Lajewski will wind it around. Martin gives chase. Martin and Anderson get it in deep to Lajewski, trying to center it. Martin coming out with it. Plays back. Cantelmo, high slot. The shot blocked. Second effort here. Martin trying to center it. Martin back on it here. He'll throw it back in deep for Lajewski. Lajewski back for Anderson. Can't handle the pass. Bruckman on the puck here. Slips. Unable to get the puck out. Looking to center here is Anderson. Turns it around. Blocked off a body in front. And the puck will trickle to the far side. Looking to send it towards Lem was Dialto. Comes loose to Dialto. The shot. And a save for Gabilisco. Net comes off the mooring. Rutgers will not be allowed to change. 6:33 to go in the third period. Face-off win for Dialto. Cantelmo sends toward net, but wide. Dialto hops on the puck here, able to get it back in deep for Lem. Lem, nice move here. Drops it back to Cantelmo. Cantelmo across for Teachin. Teachin slap shot off the boards, blocked in front by Smith. This will be cleared down, spinning puck, and Cantelmo's going to have to go get it. Rutgers in the middle of a change here. Hastings enters the zone, backhanded across. Lem tried to get a piece. Teachin able to hold in. Trickled in deep. Hilly on the puck here, far side. Sent towards net, gloved up by Wojcicki, and he'll hold on. .550 remaining in the third period. Face-off win here for the Lions. Hannigan has Leonard with him. Hannigan with the shot. Scored! Oh, boy! I'm stunned. I haven't seen that from Hannigan all year. That's the shot we've been waiting to see. We're tied at 4. I mean, oh boy. I knew the kid can play. I just never seen a laser. That was beautiful. Top shelf there on Gabilisco. And now we got 5:35 remaining here in the third. Good to see a response. Now looking for the Lions to take their first lead of this game. Hilly on the back check here. Just going to play it back into his own zone. 36 shot on net for the Lions. Ties it up. That deflects out of play. .5:14 left to go in the third. 4-4 is the score. And Mike Hannigan just shocked me out of nowhere with that goal. I'm going to be talking about it all week, just letting everybody know. Especially if that ends up being a crucial part in the Lions winning this game. This floated through center ice, and now Kushner with it. Shot goes wide. Anderson floats this up. Here's Martin, knocking it down. Martin trying to play it through the legs, and just a good poke check with the skate by Monticchio. Monticchio surveying, plays it off the boards. Teachin slap shot goes wide. Cantelmo across for Teachin. Cantelmo will send it down. This will be sent down here by Rutgers. Teachin now across for Cantelmo. Cantelmo for Teachin, up for Hastings, and a return pass for Teachin as he heads up the slot. Comes over to the near side, rattles it around. Trying to find D'Alto. Monticchio slams the puck against the boards. Comes loose here to Hastings. Coming through the slot. Hastings the shot. St. Gabilisco rebound. Not had as Gabilisco corrals it, and something was funny. I missed the joke. What's that? Oh boy, 3:58 to go in the third. Dennis feels all lonely to the right of me today. This comes out to the neutral zone. Dugan across for Benny. Benny now for D'Alto up the far wing. Slap shot teed up, save for Gabilisco. 38th shot on net for the Lions. 3:44 to go in the third. They're certainly buzzing, that's for sure. Play back here to Benny. Shot blocked. Trying to play it up for Smolsky near side. Delivers a check to Lem. No icing here. Dugan hops on the puck. Turnover, the shot, save. Wojciechowski there on Papalardo. Cross now for Hastings off the end of his stick. Delivers a hip check there. Hastings in deep, trying to center it up for Lem. Kicks it along, comes out to the neutral zone. Benny stepping back. Good move, but a good poke check there by Lem. Benny just going to float this across. Entering crunch time now. 2:45 remaining here in the third. Benny knocks the puck down. He'll control this now. Home run pass for Lajewski. Tape to tape. Tried to work it past Mazer. Able to play it up to Lagudis. TCNJ unable to get the puck out. Lagudis, cross ice pass. Hilly, the shot. Traffic save. Lajewski. Hilly knocks it down with a high stick. Lajewski first to it. Game getting very aggressive now to this point. Hilly losing possession, turns it over to Lajewski. Martin shot, save, Gabilisco. 1:51 to go in the third. 4-4, deadlock. As we are near the end of regulation. D'Alto to take the face-off. Want it back to Teachin. Teachin going to punch it to the far corner. Nitti is the first one to it for Rutgers. Good pressure here from Broski. Comes back. Shot Suma. Blocked in front in the slot, and this now played up for Margiotta. Margiotta shot deflection, gloved up by Lajewski, and he will hold on. 1:31 to go in the third. 21 points for the Lions, 18 for Rutgers, in both playing 12 games each. This their 13th. Who wants it more? Rutgers on the face-off wins. Smith looks around, plays it back, intercepted by Hastings. Tapped across to Suma, tries to play it further up ice. It's right back up to Kushner, though. Poked ahead to the blue line, and a nice dabble along here by D'Alto. Centers it, left shot, glove save, Gabilisco, oh my! Lem had the crossbar as the marker, trying to clink it, send it down past the goal line, but Gabilisco didn't allow that. 1:08 left in the third. Anderson trying to play it in deep here. Rattled off the corner. Up here for Anderson, the shot, and it goes wide. Stryker played to center. Benny now back on the puck. And he will wind it around, trying to get it to Lajewski. Lajewski can't keep it in with the skate. And now 45 seconds to play in this third period. Tapped up here. Martin got tripped. No call. Off the near boards, here's Anderson. Can't get past two defenders. Martin trying to kick it along. Tapped up here by Lagudis. Good seal off there by D'Alto. 20 seconds left in the third. Puck trickles to the neutral zone. Benny on it here. He's just going to play it back to Teachin. Teachin up ice for D'Alto. Final 10 seconds of the period. End of regulation. Teachin slap shot. Glove save for Gabilisco. And he'll hold on. And TCNJ is going to call their timeout here with 3.7 seconds remaining in this third period. Again, we are tied at 4. Really solid game here tonight by both teams. TCNJ's done a really good job defensively. If you take it as a Rutgers rush coming in levels, you try and stop them from center ice, you try and stop them from the blue line. If you can't stop them from there, you have to try and get the puck to the outside if you're the defense. And TCNJ's been lining up really well defensively, I think. There's just been times where, Rutgers has some talented guys that can shoot the puck really well. There's been a few of those tonight. I'm still trying to mull over the shot that Mike Hannigan made because that was absolutely perfect. And now this game tied at 4. TCNJ has 40 shots on net to Rutgers 28. TCNJ getting an offensive zone faceoff. It's going to come to the left of Gabilisco. And I kind of heard some murmuring down there. I'm kind of wondering if they wanted to pull Lajewski maybe and get the extra attacker out, but that's just too risky. There's too much time on the clock. If there was like 2 or 1 seconds, I could see them doing that, but right now, not the case. And they're going to send Hannigan out there along with Hastings and D'Alto. Face-off win. Stuck there by Dugan. Puck sent down, and that's going to do it for regulation. We are headed to OT. Four-on-four hockey for the next 5 minutes. Coaches will talk this over. 4-on-4 in the last game benefited the Lions. They were able to get a goal in 4-on-4 play. We'll see who they roll out here on both sides, obviously. So each team gets a point. That's the positive out of this. It's just a matter of who gets the extra one. Now, that point is important in regards to TCNJ because now they're still separated by 3. If TCNJ can somehow win this overtime period, go get the goal, and get the extra point, then that's a 4-point cushion between the two teams. That's definitely better off than a 2-point cushion. That's obviously a 1-game difference. Martin, Hastings, Suma, Teachin for the Lions. Margiotta, Smith, Monticchio, Nitty. For Rutgers, it's a face-off win for the Lions, and they'll dump in. Monticchio on the puck here, plays it back to the blue line. Suma will float it right back down. Nitty gonna get it across to Smith. Smith works past Teachin. Smith circling back to the point. He's just taking it all himself here. Looking to center it for Nitty. Off of his stick there. Teachin comes on the puck here. Able to get it up to Hastings. Hastings up the near side. This is Martin trying to tap it past Monticchio. Puck left there. Nitty just able to send it up, and Teachin will send it right back. Off Margiotta in front. Margiotta loses footing. Shot deflected to the end board. 4 minutes left here in the overtime. Monticchio in deep. Papalardo trying to center it. Sealed off by Suma. Battle for the puck here. Suma gets pinned to the boards. Lions able to come away with it. Teachin. Able to play across. Here's Suma. Anderson on. Suma fakes a shot. Cross ice for Anderson. Anderson returns it for Suma. Shot goes wide. Anderson, gloved down by Hastings. He gets the puck poked away from him, and here's Bruckman. Bruckman across, knocked down by Kushner. Cleared out to center by Dugan. Murphy gonna rattle it around. And now Benny gonna throw it down. Here's Dialto past the defense, but he falls to the ice. And a penalty called here. It's a trip against Dialto. The call was definitely not made right away. But now Rutgers going to go on the 4-on-3 power play with 2:58 to go here in the overtime. They bring out Benny, Teachin, and Lem on the kill. Margiotta, Kushner, Smith, Nitty. Face-off win for the Lions. Lem unable to clear, and he finally gets it out to center. Margiotta across for Nitty. Shoved to the ice there by Benny, and a clear down. Left there by Gabilisco. Margiotta over for Smith. Smith past the defender, shot goes wide. Puck rattling towards the blue line, kept in by Nitty. Trickling puck to the corner. Benny tried to seal it off. Dropped back. Margiotta cross ice to the circle. Smith from his knees. Gonna dump in. Dropped back. Margiotta returns it for Kushner. Kushner across. Puck left in the circle. Cleared out by Benny. 1 minute left on the power play. Minute 55 to go in the overtime. Margiotta starting up the rush again here. Back for Kushner. Slap shot. Pad save. Wojcicki cleared by Teachin. Monticchio on the puck here. Played back to the neutral zone. Rutgers has to tag up. Monticchio just going to go and restart from his own end. Played up ice. Arm up. Icing called against Rutgers. 1:16 to go in the overtime. Offensive zone face-off shorthanded coming here for TCNJ. 19 seconds left on the penalty to Dialto. Face-off win, Rutgers. Lagutis facing some pressure from Lem. He just kicks it back to Monticchio. Maybe one last rush here for Rutgers. Lagutis drops it back through the circle. Sealed off. Penalty killed by the Lions. Here's Martin. Drops it back. Cross ice. Lem. Return the shot. Goes wide. Dialto couldn't put it away. This will be sent down. Only 40 seconds left in the overtime. Knocked down. Here's Dialto. Pass a little too far. Dialto. Dragged down by Bruckman. I don't know how you don't call that. That's a hold at its finest. Margiotta the shot. Save Wojcicki. And he'll cover up. Face-off to come to the right of Lejewski. 13.5 seconds to go in the fourth. I try to be as objective as I can. I'm sorry, but that should have been called. Not trying to be a homer at all. But it just hasn't been even on both sides at all. Face-off win for the Lions, 10 seconds. They could really just use a clear. They do get it out to center. Here's Bruckman. Just going to wind it around, 3 seconds, and we are headed to a shootout. Those are my favorite 6 words in hockey. We are headed to a shootout. Yes, I had to take a second and count how many words I actually said. So we're going to have the shootout to determine who gets the next point. TCNJ has been in one shootout this season. They have lost that shootout. That was against Millersville in the final weekend of the fall semester. As for Rutgers, not really too sure. They had 2 overtime games, and they lost both. They have not played a shootout yet this season. Oh, boy. Shots on goal end up 40-30 in favor of TCNJ. But the score is tied at 4. And lineups have to be submitted here. And if I'm remembering correctly, I haven't called a shootout in a while, but I'm sure you can probably use a guy more than once if you get through the first 3 rounds. But we'll have to see how that goes as we go along here. This is kind of a refresher moment for me right now. It's going to be Rutgers shooting first here in the shootout. And up first, it's Anthony Papalardo. Here's Papalardo going in. Deeks the shot. Save Lejewski. Out comes the alternate captain, Chris Hastings. Showdown here with Steven Gabilisco. Lejewski does his part. First frame. Hastings going in quick. Deeks the shot, scored! Excellent hesitation move. Sends it top shelf. 1-0 the score in the shootout in favor of TCNJ. Round 2. The alternate captain, Kyle Smith, for the Ice Knights. Smith up the far wing, enters the slot, the shot off the crossbar! He had it open, he just had to put it there. Didn't go. And now a chance to win it here for the Lions. Here is Matt Lejewski. Lejewski through the circle. Deeks the shot. Glove save, Gabilisco. Round 3. And a save wins it for the Lions. They go with Ryan Hilly. Do Rutgers. Here we go. Hilly in pretty slow, enters the slot, Deeks the shot, save Lejewski! And the Lions win in a shootout! in the unnatural home game here in Bristol. The Lions get the job done. 5-4 the final in a shootout. TCNJ gets the extra point. So a 3-2 split between the two games. That's not bad at all. And this is a handshake line that, I got to tell you, I think it'd be a lot different if there was no overtime or shootout that was played afterwards. Because these teams were very aggressive with each other through and through. But you got to be excited if you're the Lions now. Obviously, they didn't want to lose 2 to Rutgers. Just couldn't happen. And even though they give up 3 points out of a possible 4, they earned 2 out of a possible 4. The Lions now sitting in third place still. They have 23 points. They now tie with Scranton for second place. Now, due to the head-to-head tiebreaker, TCNJ currently owns that over Scranton, so they are rightfully in the second place position. An excellent 2 games played by these two teams, and I'm interested to see, now that we won't see Rutgers until the Colonial. By the way, since Rutgers got the point, they are now in the Colonial tournament for sure. We just don't know, obviously, what seed yet. But I'm interested to see if these two teams end up on the same side of the bracket, what that game, if there's going to be a meeting between the two of them, is going to be like. Because both meetings were physical, very strongly played on both sides. Today, TCNJ did what they had to do defensively. And offensively, they got in the high percentage areas, and they really weren't able to do that very much in Friday's game. So, with that, the Lions, depending on their brick wall, Mike Lajewski, and he makes all the saves he needed to in the shootout, and Chris Hastings gets the lone shootout goal to win it for TCNJ. They improve to 12-8-0-1 on the year, 11-1-1 in the Colonial, 23 points, sitting in third place. Rutgers drops to 8-3-0-3, 8-2-3 in the Colonial. With 19 points, they remain in fourth place and clinch their spot in the Colonial States College Hockey Conference Tournament. So that's going to do it for us here from the Grundy Arena here in Bristol, Pennsylvania. We thank you for joining us for this presentation of the College of New Jersey Ice Hockey. For all the crew, all the staff of TCNJ Ice Hockey, I'm Cody Decker signing off from Bristol. We will see you on Friday as the Lions will host the University of Maryland Terrapins. Puck drop 8:30 p.m. Have a good night, everybody.